taxation now, it is clear for all to see our nation in deplorable condition. Ghanaians continue to wonder, how did we get to this point?
Wait, doesn't Ghana belong to all of us?
And not some few individuals.
You just read my mind.
Why must someone come and spoil all that has been built for over 60 years? And we still need to build it again?
It's all because of the future of our children and their children. Building the Ghana we all want together.
Guys, the way job no dey this country is like, if I plate pay, I dey go your kitchen straight. I hear say brothers they do 2 to 3 jobs for that side. Oh,
Kofi, I agree with you. My bro will complete like 4 years this. Do they search for job? You rep application like 200. All for water inside.
Money bank.
You for straight safe.
Guys. All this unemployment where they go on for this country inside will be sorted out by John Mahama and the NDC's 24-hour economy policy. Easy.
Hey, how you go do
Simple. John Mahama and the NDC say they will encourage and support certain businesses, make them operate 24/7, preferably on the 3-shift system of 8 hours each, by creating an enabling environment that will promote productivity, competitiveness, and well-paying jobs for us after school.
Good. I mean, make a busy question. We kind companies and businesses with John Mahama and the NDC they refer to.
The 24-hour economy go primarily but not exclusively focus on agro-processing, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, constructions, mining and acquiring industries, leisure and hospitality, the sanitation and waste management, digital startups, business process outsourcing, retail centers, financial services, modern markets, transportation services. Some public institutions like the Ports and Harbour, Customs, DVLA, and Passport Office are all included. What the BME be saying, there are no limits to companies and businesses who go benefit from the 24-hour economy policy.
Hey, Mensa. You sure say this 24-hour economy system go work?
Kofi, no be you where right there. You talk say, manage they work 2 to 3 jobs for Yonki a day. So how you figure it happen?
Word. The 24-hour economy, it happened for UK, France, Germany, Sydney, and South Korea. So it will happen for you.
See. This idea be very sweet. I'm not gonna lie, it be very sweet. Why people they carry one district, one factory, wanting for food and jobs, moving from taxation to production. Where these ideas all pass? They all 10 beans. That be me my problem. Trust.
Guys. Make you not forget say or see a day your John Mahama and the NDC we build the Atwabo gas plant. The Terminal 3 for the Kotuka International Airport. And the Meridian Port Service Terminal. We right now said it be the 2nd largest harbor for the West Coast. Where them all to the web 24/7 as we speak.
Then man, if you happy no, guys, me and they talk something no. But trust there, your Mahama they start to among all of them.
Vote for John Mahama, the nation builder, and the NDC for a 24-hour economy.
Live on TVS was at on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics. Yade Ebrewo in all the 16 regions across the country. Now, some of the Ebrewo in the area, Western Togoland for one seminal assign a man who knows subim ya sabre statement Kesibi Abba Abonte and a baby Sasa Adentina Fibia, a baba to about election yemo. And as Western Togoland, more issues so the pop up, Ninano, Yabesha home and some and Ragabi as I watch the Dako, and then Simbi Atuja inti and or better pay. And some of the Atuja say, Omona nanum na Omo Ehunya Sapa, ne do mo eco school, and winter and another by and Nebusian for ne chan who share a war, a year a memunum. yɛbɛtie saa nsɛm no. Trade Union Congress TUC on General Secretary on so the nsɛm Secretary General the nsɛm bi ato dwa ɛfa 15% VAT on electricity no, and also nsɛm bɛn ɛna ɛkɔ so ɛnɛ ɛno Ghana Black Stars ɛne yɛmfɛfoɔ mo ɛfiri Egypt the Pharaohs ɛde boani ɛma yɛkɔ tepenko obi ase yɛnko ɛka mienu nsɛm bɛn ɛna Ghana yɛmfans ni bi ɛka ɛwɔ Africa so yɛbɛtie saa nsɛm ni nyinaa ɛnɛ yi sɛ deɛ agye kwen ni nyinaa kyerɛ sɛ Cape ahyɛ Mozambique 3-0 yes abre Cape Verde omo ababeda soro omo qualify from the group stage ya omo anya 6 points omo next match omo ni Egypt ene bebo Egypt shono Egypt shono qualify sanso ena Ghana ene Mozambique ene bebo this say there mathematics no mo ya na mo aye ni ye ne ekoso eno no na afei yahwe ensema wodo nyame ya adom on the 24th of January ya ukwade di enemy Excellency John Dramani Mahama obelidi 24-hour economy work ewo Asante Regional Capital Kumasi wonso nsem ewo ho saa so ne maame Arabatego nyame ya adom ochena ana obepa ne krabre ewo Cape Coast where former deputy Western Regional women organizer saa so ana na osan neck member ewo NDC mu maame obi akukuduro de na obi ye papa ne se yentena radio so ana yenkasa defend NDC dia na chese obo ne homodin ye papa eno ni ade a dodo na ede beka ye maame Arabatego ne ka ne say may her soul rest in perfect peace na ehon so ye eho eno no ene Friday edu Friday say ya ye kono double bonanza ye beche 2000 Ghana ene nti eno ane say obebo star 274 hash wa select po FM number 1 wa bo 1 na till 5 Ghana obo 2 na till 10 Ghana capacity formula na ye de ye adwuma da bia say de ye no Vodafone network ena MTN network two networks yi ene ye de adwuma nti upeso wurama wadwa wo Vodacash ana say wo MTN momo a eno ase wabo star 274 hash na wa send na wa select po FM number 1 na wabo 1 na till 5 2 na till 10 obofo a na till 20 Ghana cedis na bibia so etimi akonkan ede amount na chese sa pepepe enete semeti wo mu ye beda enho aba na ye ba afi ye beje bre na yetumi ede ensem ni nyina no emu mpense mu ede amount ene ewo TVS wazet na power 97.9 FM so channel so say eja Facebook live ni TVS wazet Ghana na power 979 o like na wo share sanso na on YouTube SWAZ broadcasting meeting ede Mugabe Maase the capacity man e ba se ya Power 97.9 FM Sansana TV SWAZ Semono Yeshase and Yeshase Eddie a free Western Togoland Governing Council State of Western Togoland Eddie a new statement press release Eddie Aba Abontin and Nina the more party say was it the Western Togoland Governing Council released a press statement to all media platforms of a large task force to implement the campaign against voting in all territories that fall within the borders of Togoland. We ensema ene ababa betu ebia na wo hwe sede ensem no esitie na ene die bi sade say afibia ye baba betu aba under this useless administration. If I talk about useless administration, that is say administration na do take over on the 7th day of January 2017. Bra papa take over ensema wo kan ye ansa na wo baba ye mampanyi no enye no no ba ye oye anado ba ya na odi nani esi ye nuanom a omu free framantem so se dodo na be no so no yakaya abra ye ba beto aba in 2020 afina mu no ene yete sa ye Western Togoland na nado esresa asrafo ene immigration panifo ko gu Ghana ene Togo borders no so yama ye nuanom a obi anim se woduru aflawo Ghana ene Togo border no so a edwadie ekoso ewo ho nipa ni bi kura ho a omo rente ete Togo nanso omo ye Ghana fo tememofo a omo ye Ghana fo a emre so a sada nanado owo busuafo wo UK a eduru si yeto aba omo betwiri omo din wo Ghana ha na omo ato aba ne bie no saa pepepe na wo se wo nua eye Ghana ni na wote aflawa na eja oye adwuma Togo a utumi to aba so oye Ghana ni nko ade ema ne yeye saa bia na covid aba no na do eto border num ama wontumi ama yenuanom a na akodi eye Togo no ama back to eye Ghana ayetumi ametwiri omo din anto aba ni nyina no kosi koda na amanfo nso ye hwe wo mo pa nso de ebeji hwe pa yi pa ewo eye Ghana ene Togo ye border no so ene yi da sori ya masa ka mo ho bi ntomu ye sei na no de na do hwehwa no saa wese Togoland fo no wo mu na do mu akofrefre mo hwerema no mo de kofrefre na afi o masra asojafo ayede akogu ho se de be ya o mu ben intimidate ye nuanom ye ebefo a wo mu susu se o moto aba edema eye NDC se me ka se mi o mu susu o moto aba de ma NDC a recently na akoso modam spillage won nsem eba ya isasalese na nado eye president ya ne ho ofese ne obia e wo Ghana ha we did enimu ne panifo kopie mu e wo eye voter region kura ye fro se eye mepe na president kodu ho no e wo mepe ho no okodu ho no ka kire mo se eka ba bia wo moto abakura ekonkon anka wonye den ka won se na daje ema ho san se onimi se omonto abanye den emfa ema no na se president timi ejina so kasa ansimu ya na che se oye obi a wo ye enyiyimu wo so koframu so aye se obeye president obeho ede ama Ghana fo nyina ne mom onye president ya obeye enyiyimu we free western we free northern we free southern ana we free eye central obeye president ya obeye president ya ma eye Ghana fo nyina na se so hwe niema ekoso na o ma hase yisi ho o ma hase yi o mo niema recently o ma appoint obi foforo eko IT department wo I'm saying it without fear or favor o ma appoint obi foforo de ne ko yisi IT department wo enkosi aga emfa mamo na niema o mu ye nyina ni bi no MBP for ni Jemensa eye no ene say ye ba na be kwa akoto no ye nyusu indelible ink eno ye baako nsamfonko a another one say ye started to aba e wo Ghana ha since 1982 a ye call a democratic dispensation no ye started to aba no obi anim say Ronnie Sekura no ye sojani a ono ete asese ye nko kamenka bia memo mu no ne pe so ye yusu indelible ink ene yi wose ye mpene ye message timetena wa no ne MPP for no kwhye to krum no mu ye mu meeting wi a na se wanya sojafo mu di ne chebo no ho benti no nsuro obi a e wo Ghana ha opia bote no the statement ba kan na so ne de kan say wase abato no kwa na free ye be pon no miensa onfa constitution enye adwuma wo de no kokko so a enkusi aga nti NDC for ha wo ho say this time round no on be kokko to akwa hwe John Mahama is going to win ehun hia say be kokko say akwa hwe munafiki ba umiawi ade Ghana for ade yenso ansa yehu de modu yehu Mahama memo 4 years yehu President Maase memo 4 years yehu Kufuor memo 8 years yehu Rawlings memo under democratic dispensation 8 years yehu Rawlings memo na amemo ni nyina under the fourth republic no upa memo a ebon amemo a yefon amemo a ye emfafie nyansa ye apply ye common sense emfa mu man amemo a president sorry a okasa basa mena kumfifo kra de moto aba mame na eye kwabrefo nso kra no monto amunyai okopie na nado kasa pa ye fe ne kasa no nya de se na nado ye di no school so nkotena classroom no wanya bre antra classroom so obesua de nti kasa pa de nya de wonim kasa okasa kan president kasa mese ne kasa kan president nso kasa sa ese panyini due matemati enye sem nyina na wose ogina badwem a wo ye de oka nti saa West Togoland sem asabe omo ba be so asojafo e de akoguo se de be ya omo be frustrate amanfo omo be intimidate amanfo na eba se ye kotwetwere din ye koyewe se ida bi ya to border num mo amo ha nyina no mo nya Ghana fo mo ye Togofo eno ene plans o ma sha ase a omo ye edisi fo mo mamani na ho mo mamani nya de ena ho media mesi me hu a meka mo mamani nya de ena ho statement na omo de aba no eno na that TV no so a wo hwe fantastic one ave ma metisim ewo eye Gabi me gidi say wi wapo mboko ye de ni mo record ewo eye lande woba Ghana no nso yehu ana sisia nso yehu and Gabi obi anto aba enyiw se bedi Ghana for so na eyemfonso na Ghana for aye no makoto aba de aye tipon so fu wi ana omudi eso na ama enei anusini bi te sa wo Gabi anusini bi te sa wo Gabi utimi kwotena radio ni TV so na wo ka kire Ghana for say na adum amemo na aye family and friends no na mo nananom a omo nim nyansa ana omo de mo ko school enu ti no mabusu ane mo maben enti na nanado amemo no wa poti abusuafo bebre Gabi yati ase yenim nanado track record our University of Ghana Legon abenfo na mo de mo ko school no ya yenya mo mabusu ane mo no yenya president every mo no yenim bon anu abon our University of Ghana Legon yenim wo ma anu mo eco school wo mo awie nsori no yenim grade ananado ye den enyaye bia nya ne credentials e wo ho yenim bra ananado koboye our University of Ghana campus abra na president Maase mo ebo first class aya afareja mo ebo first class no nanado onam jikofi kodi third class ene ye de man no nanado ne modern ba obo ye bi abra no University of Ghana eye pieto okowro ye one oba ye fra ne Virginia Hesse baby mama oba ye sa maame no one ne wo abra na nanado ewo eye wo campus enei wa appoint maame no we Ghana ambassador to Czech Republic. It is in the public domain. Inti monya no minim nanado yeso ye lawyer no sa wo bo say me lawyer eye Adawudu a obeka cho say me classmate foni binie me year group foni binie me lawyer eye oye o say me classmate foni binie lawyer is Elizabeth Ajare o say me classmate foni binie lawyer Edoji Tamaklo o say go fo na me ni o mu wiye lawyer eye Frankujo o say o me ni we mu na wiye lawyer aya Sampiyale wose omuga mi group no mi ni we mu na wie wo fa na aba ya state president o to sesi ya no okọ law school no wie yi aben he for na ya ne classmate ebesi ne yesi na nado ye lawyer na so enim ne classmate bia ya one ne ko law school enne wo anosini bi te sa wo Gabi wo nya no edi Ghana fo atem ya te atem didi amode ma John Mahama abana isasalesi John Dramani Mahama nabusue mo wonim difo awanyansafo tie ne tie ne yie wonim difo awanyansafo eche mo tipon kosofo wi engineers and planners na Ibrahim Mahama woye minister na eyeyie Alfred woye minister na eyeyie John Mahama ni nua Michael woye minister na eyeyie John Mahama ni nua ya frane se Hawa na woye minister na eyeyie John Mahama under his leadership ni administration ni nyina within the 4 years ye obedi o man we so no ni baba ko pa o appointed no ya na woye ni busuani eye Joyce Mutare Bawa na woye deputy minister of transport Nibusuani a wa appointed as deputy minister of transport no enei se yeka eniema woni ye maami gifa ativo eye de ma o my Ghana ebi eye terminal 3 useless Gabi se am abusuafo na nanado appoint wo mo no emfaso a wo de ama o man we ebi akan for that day yense kasema koduro useless talk from a useless man like you Gabi useless talk from a useless man like you me see any track record in the United Kingdom wo ba Ghana ha ye hu wo ba de ntina no aye dreadlocks na de ba Ghana ha de na see wo landing ti a wo ba Ghana de na wo ye ansa na wo ba Ghana come and tell Ghanaians want to know Dear na we ya London. Yeah, you are you do about Ghana. Come and tell Ghanaians. Getting another Dubai want to me appoint you to any position. Or than who is a prime minister in this country. We track record that bomb and yet. Ye be on Kata Mu United Kingdom. We track record and yet. A bomb can. Into Obiani say, wo, you appoint you to any position. Biani say, Koya Vetia. You can't go through. Into Batinachri. A married deal near Osiminie. PDS near Musimunie. Oh, Sanko for the day the table will turn, Gabi and Co. Basa. And Gabi, who say, Nanado will not be in power forever. What you say? Some political appointment now, I remember Bushia for no. One day, Umubu contact Ghana for. And Emra, Ebeye Juma Ewa Ghana. Gabi, me catch you, watch my lips. Sir, I married you now, Boache Jacoba Kache say. We need the only person who lead this negotiation. You know, John Mahama take over power on the 7th day of January 2025. Gabi, you will be accountable to all those things. We are not cowards. Oh, sorry, no more opportunity. More TV so I know. More DSC carry and the PDS. Gabi, and your mom, mo ye na. San your mom ye na no. John Mahama documents over Bibiago. Basa. And we tell you, near Bia say, breaking the eight. Munim de free slow air bar. Kama has a copper that de Chebiase. Come 7 December 2024. And ya de say about Bedi Agro Gabi. Would you may see a more position be our and then you to me just say, oh, a yellow bunny, a see radio station on Laboni. A Juma Ben an hour. Come and tell Ghanaians. Where United Kingdom, a Juma Ben an hour. Come and tell Ghanaians. And a deity and our buy. Come and tell Ghanaians. And you useless ones from your mother Tracia. No more car for Ghana for. War for a car for Chile. Musu better no car for Chile. No, but said John Mahama. No, any sensible family member. I'll do better me a man appointment. In Yanado, and Mona Namudimuko school. Musku Muponi. Si kan fata mo bako mumponi mo na ma ye homo mo fire Sesia me no kase the man who is in charge of security, who is in charge of the National Security Council, President Nana Akufo-Addo, and he is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, and he is the first gentleman of the land. Go to Boko right now. Go to Boko right now as I'm speaking. Go to Boko in the Upper East region. You couldn't pa left, right, center. You couldn't pa basa. Se ya meno ekasei. And Matthias in Montreso our Boko in the Upper East region. Se ya currently look at it, watch it live. Se ya meno kasei. And Matthias in Montreso when we protest against the military. Against what? The military. And Mao and new soldiers for the Akoso Ewohono. You are watching it live. Power to the people. You hear noise, you know. You take Kasani bi. You couldn't pabaya miensa enra. Almost so much here soldier for no Abakoa. And man is so much here soldier for no Abakoa. This is what is happening in Boko. Sensible for now. Yedimuko school munim nyansa mubu mine mama muoni. President Kofo time ya hunwe. President Maase time ya hunwe. Aya Mahama time ya hunwe wa Boko. This is what is happening in the Upper East region, Ayaboku to be precise. Go and sit on the radio and talk shit to Ghanaians. Munafikini. Had the Akosu Waboko?
That have been alleged that have killed their husbands.
Wow, about the Bakwa, Omoya protest, Omabo ni tu, Omabo, Nikuru to Aku. Abomo Manjina to Aku. You see what is happening in the country? A man has a Omoya protest against military. Ade ya demo ko wasa mko boban ade demo ko wasa mko kunkuma amanfo ya demo ko wasa mko boban ade demo ko wasa mko kunkuma amanfo won ba ma bi wom won ba ma bi wom this is it tells you clearly the wind of change now has here blow, the wind of change now has here blow, and they are sending signal to them. This is a signal to them. How many of them can you kill? Look at the number of women. How many of them can the military kill? How many of them? I don't bet me. Somebody, actually, gunshot. Somebody, motu actually. What say mukuamo? Mote, what a gunshot? No, what it to understand? No. The soldiers are shooting. The soldiers are shooting. Where are Mao and your protest? What the background? This is what is happening in Boko. Under this useless president, Nana Akufo-Addo. Bana Tiasi Montino. Thank you very much, my production team. Thank you. Fantastic job. This is your #1 political talk show in Ghana. Inside Politics, live on Power and TV as was it. Capacity Man. The truth shall always set us free. If it must be done, it must be done well. I receive. Say Ghanaians will learn a bitter lesson. And that is exactly what we are experiencing today. The reality. If you come say, I can't sleep. I can't trust the destiny of this country into the hands of Nana Akufo-Addo. I can't sleep. And if you want me to repeat, I will repeat. I can't sleep. No. Kofi Kosin, the editor-in-chief of the Chronicle newspaper. Nana da for pa ya nanado. Hota makro. Nana da for pa. Omo ye kumi proku de mo nyina na demo nyahoka ho. Dr. Nyaho hota makro no ka ho. Omo na ka kire say nanado. You obi a ye hwe ni ye. E do man sene sa obe destroy this country. Ne hebe bia wode Ghana kudu. Say bibia. TUC Secretary General ni di Dr. Yaoba. Dr. Yaoba de aba betu dwa say Osha Ghana fo nyina bo say organized labor. Ne kwafo ni nyina no omoba resist the 15% increment on electricity with 16% VAT on electricity no. Womo ebeye womo betimi ye bia ama aban eyi efri ho. Yetie nsema TUC Secretary General Dr. Yaoba de atudwa.
This country, or Ghana, and all the resources we have. Now, government doesn't even see anywhere to tax. They are taxing our electricity also. Tomorrow, they will tax our water. And we are not going to sit down for that to continue. That's why I'm saying you are going to have baptism of fire. We need to fight it until this thing is cancelled. And that is the immediate thing. How can you add this to the problems that we have in this country? The lifeline they are talking about is just 30 kWh. 30. It used to be 50. They brought it down to 30. And if you have 2 light bulbs in your house, 2, and you have television, and if you leave the television on for more than 5 hours, you will pay this tax. If you have fridge, you are out. You are going to pay the tax on the fridge. Why should this happen in this country? Tomorrow, if we don't resist this, tomorrow they will come and tax water. They will say there's a lifeline. This lifeline that they are talking about is 2 bulbs. Part of television, maybe half television. And if you switch on your fridge, you will pay this VAT. This law was passed in 2013. Why is it that all these governments have not implemented it? Why is it that we are allowing IMF to dictate to us to implement this law now? So, comrades, you have been elected at a time that there's a big fight on our hands. And we are going to fight it until we win.
Very well. That was the TUC General Secretary Dr. Yaoba Anesema wade aba betu edwa enono. Enra Ghana Black Stars ye bo 2-2 against ye nuanom omofri Egypt the Pharaohs. Na eneyi make us say mabo Mozambique ene Kevede wie. Kevede asho mo clean 3-0. Ya Mozambique for no moment me anti-mu bakokrai. So now no at a stance no. Kevede a lead group no with 6 points were qualified from the group. Yaka Ghana Mozambique and what they saying ye nuanom omofri Egypt. Egypt a win. Egypt a win to qualify. say Egypt 2 points okobo draw obenya 3 points olusu a na Ghana win a it means say Ghana will sail through muntie ni ye maybe a mathematics no eduru no Ghana 1 point nti say Egypt 2 points the Egypt 2 points na ne game against Cape Verde no say Egypt ekobo draw any draw be say 1-1 say 2-2 obekọ 3 points Ghana 1 point say Ghana etumi hye Mozambique a Ghana ebekọ 4 points so now dear I was say your bomb pie and say you be bomb pie say Cape Verde for any yenuanum a omo free Egypt ebebo draw and also omo be hye Egypt aman Cape Verde he has nothing to do Cape Verde no they have nothing to lose omo qualify omo pekọ omo be rest omo key players ni nyina omo qualify nti de o sisi a eno no say Egypt kura Cape Verde a Cape Verde will still top the group because Egypt ebeko 5 points Ghana eshe Mozambique a Ghana ebeko 4 points nti sisi a no be bia akwaduru eno no mathematics na ha se adwuma Mozambique any woman you know mo be share in next game the bebo match no at the same time simultaneously we bana we bo at the same time nti enu aye ball 2-2 ni we no nye oba bia oba ne kasa o se what sports ase pa ye the Blasters man no kra nka mepe ye tie nsema fans ne kan ye wa Avicos.
You predicted win for Blackstars. Unfortunately, it was a draw.
It's an advantage.
Okay, advantage, but not a win.
No.
But were you impressed with the Blackstars game today?
No, not
Why?
at all. Because, you know, I was expecting the coach to do more, like, to do better. Because your lineup worked for you, which shows that you need people to progress the ball into the 18 yard of the people. So when you had the win, you should just bring in your wingers. You have Joseph Pencil. You have Noama sitting on the bench. You know your midfield is not really strong. Ashmeru got injured. You are supposed to just take Ashmeru out, which you did, and then bring in your wingers. Salisu and Jiku will just be crossing the ball to them. Then it will be an air ball. We get another chance. Then we score again because you don't have a strong midfield to progress the ball for you. So I seriously didn't know what Chris Hughton was doing.
So you think it's a coach issue, not the players?
Right now, as it stands now, it's not the players anymore because they played their hearts out. Right now, the next thing that we need to do and what Ghanaians need to do right now is that we should get the coach sacked.
How many coaches are you guys going to change?
You know, the thing is that we have attackers right now as it stands. When you look at our football structure, the people that they normally call, we have wingers and then we have attackers more who are playing day in, day out in Europe and places. You get it. So you know that we don't have a standard midfield to play for us now. Make good use of your games. If you start the ball and then you see that your first 20 minutes you need wingers, or when you examine the match and you're like, no, this match will be good when I put in my wingers. Just do that because your wingers too are not bad. Your wingers are not bad at all. Who just risked his injury to come and play for us? And then he delivered. But you failed the guy. Chris Hughton, if we have the chance and then we can do it, we should sack him before he plays with Mozambique. He doesn't need to coach the team to play Mozambique because the players are doing well. It's so frustrating.
We have found a technical director. We perform better than Chris Hughton. That Chris Hughton was someone on your shade. Monfano, Jeff Monfa by bet to be a coach Black Stars. What you say? The analysis are all ye. What the football na say? What you watch me? The baby chiska. Scan you butum. Ucha me sa ana was listening. Feed the boy. Ucha me ana was listening. And then maybe 2000. I guess Honorable Timothy Atabuade, I won't tell him. Former MP for Buisa North, Sandema in the Upper East region. Ladi Apene ni Krum. Sandema for Yina Chiamu. Sa 274 has no Sunday. What's selected Power FM number 1? Wabo 1 na till 5. Wabo 2 na till 10. Chatu mami sisia mensaka ne atu mami. Bompaye se kived enche Egypt. Bompaye se kived enche Egypt. And now ni Egypt and more draw. Na Ghana and Mozambique. I qualify. That tournament will be a tournament. If you the phone who me say omododo e 587,000. Omo population you know omo nuru 1 million. 587,000. Omo president you do say the 587,000 or so. Kete why island. Ohwe omo mrante no we dia otimu say yes. Omo enjoy good weather. So Kra omododo eye 587,000. Umetime 11 plus. Amoma beshe Ghana. Your population here over 30 million. But you are sensible as him. Sa 274 has no was send dear mammy. Was selected Power FM number 1. Wabo 1 na till 5. Wabo 2 na till 10. Power to the people. And they match 2,000. Ne Friday, ne Bujaye. Dami Hosimeti Omanamaba. Asilaka say Koma Safari Valley Eco Resort. Umadaro Makahoni Edijumedi Ebro. Power Specialist Eba Hospital, Dr. Amuzu Eba Clinic. S Natural Mineral Water and Hebron Hills International School. Eba Sisia, Eba. Ibesim Kunya, ya digest issues nina.
Hey there, do you want to win a brand new iPhone, a smart TV, a super cool refrigerator, free data, and many more spectacular weekly prizes? Or perhaps you just want to jet off to the dazzling city of Dubai? Then get ready for the Indomie Pack of Fortune promo. Here's a scoop. Just buy any pack of Indomie and find your unique code inside. Log on to www.indomieghana.com or dial *844*44# to participate and unleash amazing gifts right on your fingertips. Remember, the more you buy, the higher your chances of winning an all expenses paid journey to the vibrant city of Dubai. So hurry, grab your Indomie packs and win big with the Indomie Pack of Fortune promo. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Indomie instant noodles. Taste great.
This advert is FDA approved.
Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary. So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm aiming to practice my putting. They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have yourself.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GAWEST and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Masaka! Easy or your power for Masaka promotion. There isn't a big or you're big. Separate enter power for Masaka promotion. More day I never dial *274#. *274#. Area net choose power effort. Now select a number of drawer and put in the draw Krubia 5 Ghana cedis pet. The more as a Russia draw them when a stand a chance able to marry in a big. You're big. Every week you saw your 50,000 Ghana cedis in a chair. 50,000 Ghana cedis. Knock off you. Good deal last *274#. Masaka. Power for Masaka promotion. It's licensed and regulated by NLA on Caritas Lottery Platform. Kaida drawing Shashada home.
Welcome back from the commercial break, live on TV as well as and also on Power 97.9 FM. Well, Emraso, a fan here by digest the issues in a year, Jumedia so. So say, and a Friday, and a Bujay, a do Friday say, may ma a year double, I just say scano. 2,000. Here say, Obefa Momo, MTN, a year Momo phone, and new Voda cash no. Na 2 networks in the year Juma, wabo a year *274#, was send it, was selected for FM number 1, wabo 1 NATO 5 Ghana, 2 NATO 10 Ghana. Capacity formula na yana se o bicha, uchansua, ubedi, ewo a year Jumedian Swinty Shannon, so many home film, ucha ubedi, na udinsua, the ubedi bianso, a bebro, na wahu, senior, city, pepe, iti near oho enono. Yatari SBB. Well, Honorable Timothy Atabuade, I won't tell him. Memoakwaba, former MP for Busan of Sandema in the Upper Switching.
Mugabe Maase so.
Apomte saying,
Apomboko.
Busan for swear.
Obia ho ye on swear.
The body and I sing kakra.
E share chapa.
Ya no am my voice na koso kakra. E share the ache.
Share ache. Say even before Xmas we were not able to meet. And Tony say
we are busy.
Me busy this time I've
been a lot
more busy. When him the open on farm,
we say you open no call Sunday man when you
actually my team on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
And team on call, but me no can see why feel so about free Sunday.
Madam Abakra. Send here.
Mama so about free.
Oh, okay. And mama me wo how we don't so about the HS.
It's a whole family.
No for me, no. Say Jambe Madi Munchanofu. No, my media, no, a year there. Tianuano.
Intimate a chefun in an 80. Say, my number, this is the first time I made after the Christmas festivities. The intimate, Quan way so chia will be a otie. Mema will be a happy belated Christmas and happy belated New Year. Good. You know, and say Christmas and our festivities now, no. A man for Chiromo to the extent that none more day. This year, no, it was nothing like Christmas. Not even a Christmas songs I bought him no ambassador. For the economy was completely difficult for people. But what is more important, apomudin. Intia the Nyamia saw more apomudin my better hand was say. Essentially be a media. He said the Nyamias.
Fantastic. Well, see a Nyamias, what a guy been catcher.
Gabi there, so on the prime minister by maintaining catcher. So on there. Government, an unelected fellow who determines the fate of the government of the ruling of the day, dear. Then our two sons say, on the better than one of the richest people in this country.
Also, my grandfathers, it was sensible enough, say, or more educated, all the, the grandchildren, Intina, a man, Nanado appointees, acquire bush, a phone call, because you might be.
Okay, you see. And Kasimu men come because it's a direct insult to the MPP themselves. Anytime you can say the family and friends government this Nanado Dankwe Kufado appoint, at the assembly Kruma mono, they come out for they'll come after us. You know, and when they start saying that, you know what they say, and yeah, Nempo, I remember one time now, Kasama phone, Samiji and Fit took them on a lie the way Samiji and Fit. They went, one more appointee the family and friends government, you know. I'm saying on Joy TV, Kokuba was there, and then Imani guy, you know,
Bentel. I know Bentel, Kofi Bentel.
I don't kick us. And I said the hypocrisies. That was what Sami put. The hypocrisy is what is killing us. Were you telling us John Dramani, Mama, and Crawford, Omunko school? Omunko school. Yet Tikrom Hano. The only president who has used the state resources to develop his own district and region is Nanado. No president has done that before. Mahama could have sent the resources that I demand some for in your case and Kotibeko Bole Bamboy or the Yesama. Even Yekana is a campaign against John Dramani Mahama in Gonja Land. Come say, or neglected Gonja Land. Also neglected because he should have brought the state, but Mahama was looking at the general welfare of the people of this country. And the president should have the people at heart. The president should be a president for all. Whether you voted for him or not, you must, because Ghana, we have only one constituency for the presidential elections. Only one, it means that whether they voted for is one constituency. So development should be fairly distributed to all. You see, but it's not Gabi's fault. If the president can rely, so to me rely on Gabi who to take decision for or not a president, dear no to me, dear no, dear no. You remember even a professor, a minister for lands and nature, Professor from Bombatin, shed dear Gabi dear no. Shed dear Gabi dear a whole professor and can your politics in here. And Gabi won't to mean bang. Professor from Pomboat, you know it, Mugabe. You know the man's status. If not because of politics, can Gabi Ochedan Uncle Bit Majina Ajako, Honorable Ajako, Minister for Energy, Nima catch and say, one decision is what the president will take. The president has allowed the people should be crying. The people of Ghana have seen through them. They've seen the tribalistic nature of this government. Na Gabi, if school no kwa so mo yedoma ko school and your law school no ba Ghana hano and your Ghana law school no kwa na one pass papers na omokoye kululo hono be than assembly brew krom hano. Gabi knows that the law school he corrupted himself. Is Gabi not aware? At the Ghana law school is what Timmy is Gabi Ochedaku not aware that when he was at the Ghana law school, one choice and beat by the Ghana law, the director of Ghana law at the time. Came out the maximum and it didn't send back from Habe Breno. Is he not aware? Now what being a then we call say na o mace wo hono. I don't know mace no omo do omo tro pass here unkwan de better na asem okroma. It became a big issue of the corrupt practices at the Ghana Law School hono. Who does he think he is? Who does Gabi think he is? Now Gabi no call school no. Also ye do omo call school no na empty. Omo call class no na empty. Na microphone ti hono. These people they can make Gabi, ye de Gabi, and omo papa na omo hunya so ye do omo call classroom. Na class na man 40 ho na man 4. No more classmates and no many classmates. No difference or class one more. You went and met the poor cocoa farmer son there. You went and met watchmen children there. You went and met soldiers children, the police one kwa. Unti call class. I am on kwana moho. I achieve for no. Down group you went and met people there whose fathers were farmers and they beat you in the exam hall. They made fantastic grades out from there. They went and did PhD. Look at the president. This is the only president in Ghana. Where? President Akufo-Addo. I've been saying this and this is the right. He cannot write. He can't write. And now I'm no big but I said, look, every president can sit down with a pen and scribble something immediately. Copy. Yeah, or call London boy, Gabi no ko chiro, someone chiro tribute. No, Obian capture who's what chiro. You see, they will force you to say some of these things. President to call school, no, and yet the president direct classmate is Professor Tamils. Comrade Dufour. Farijan. And who taught them? It was Dr. Obeda, someone who was the law teacher there. Beside Dr. Obeda, also Akufo-Addo school. Also, I didn't see Akufo-Addo. I saw Mills, I saw this, I saw Akila Pasoya. I didn't see him. It's not a matter of sending people to school, but what grade did they come out with? Into Satama, Omom Coast, and Anna Kufo Pound, no Munyan Coast, they didn't appoint them because they were brilliant. Why didn't President Kufo appointed the Achim Mafia? And I know President Kufo, president, no more de Cusco and answer my appointing and I do see when the modemo. They say, well, no appointed from the Achim Mafia. No, huh? They shouldn't be undermining us. Maybe Cusco is a massacre technical school, but none of them can speak good English than I do. None of them are more intelligent than I do. I have my classmates. I respect them. I can mention their names here. They are big people in both political areas. Do MPP, do Honmo. People should tell Gabi. See, sometimes man in century phone. When they can, baby or interview. Now can say business. Bolare can say bolare business. What call class? Now one out here. Was that an empty class? You went and met people. They know you. They know your background. When you came to Ghana, you were going to Ghana Law School. You went and sat there with Ghanaians who were doing law. Were you in the law school and empty law class? And you had your mates there, and they saw what you did, and the exam problem about Gabi passing law school exams. It became a big problem in this school, in this country. What does he want to tell us? In any case, the woman and a year appointments are. Which of them is having a PhD? Having a master's degree. If we were going to go by academic credentials, even in MPP, Mugabe no kase nyumbre no. Shesa manfo be bre in MPP. Oma ben omunima there with experience. Look, they've dropped all of them.
Dr. Makosesibi.
Exactly. Look at Dr. Makosesibi. Yeah. Even look at our late friend Dr. Akoto Osei. They went and gave him a minister of your friend there. Evaluation. Look at the caliber of people. The chairman said, "Prime Minister Saya Manada. What now? Man, who forman it in Apa? What Prime Minister Saya Mano? We know them. You shouldn't come and tell. You see, yeah, the state resources must for you. You must show humility. You must show humility. Na bedia tu na watu na dia ngoma no nim. Yeah, one video to one letter or church or official letters with me 5 pages. How can you write official letters 5 pages? Is that how you were trained? It tells you they are empty, they are braggers, braggados for them, they have classmates. How can you, official, executive secretary of a president, who draw official letter, write 2 pages? Huh? 3 pages. The official letter. We don't write official letters like that. You understand? In any case, it's so painful that the girls, they were having classmates. They need background. You remember that case? Yes, about the daughter, it became a problem, but that is not even the issue. The issue is even here. And that's how he's the only president, apart from Wafa and Crawford, Wafa and back. And the baby mama. Baby mama. And there's serious issue about contracts and before MPP came to power, and Mugabe, we saw how Prudential Bank was running, chasing your friend saying, can afford Kufado for money. How much mean to ya? Counting the no be brag on. Oh, your name guy will chrome her on the socks or sharp socks near red, and the colors will chrome her. Why do people take us for granted that we voted for them? Our crime is that we voted for MPP, and if you voted for the MPP, you have selected yourself to the up there. And then I'm a Chiram I was telling them about the difference between an oligarchy and other forms of Ghana. I said, look, people can win elections through the democratic elections. And at the end of the day, their style of ruling is an oligarchy. Their style of ruling is what we call kleptocracy. You name them. You see democracy about power, but your style of governance and doing things will change to a different nomenclature altogether. So it's not about electing you, because about power, but he's so intolerant. Can't say about this government. They will come after you. They've killed journalists. A lot of people are under fear. So for me, Ghana Hanmono, those who are supposed to China next week, MPP Fuanka, Semu and Kesa Mubufuno, MPP Fuanka, we are going to defend. Musukomu Kumo Kroma, when we made them, Binumukita 5 masters, 6 masters, 10 masters, even board members, Yamamubi. Board members, MPP, for me, after all, they are not going to give me. Insult. It's an insult to even the MPP. But when it comes to you are having our resources, you are accountable to the people of this country. And because you are accountable, you cannot sit on a radio and talk to us in a demeaning manner, in a condescending manner. Yes, sir, Ibrahim Mahama, engineers and planners. Now, your mama to me appointing us on your Minister of Roads and Highways. Engineers and planners is not even, you can put 3 ministers together, he will be able to do it. Ibrahim can manage it. Because he's already into the bid. Look at his age, about 50 years or so. Ibrahim Mama is in Liberia, so most countries in Africa here. So it's an international no, and yet through corruption. Gabi if look, Gabi should know. Gabi himself, the GRA was after him, and he went and paid taxes go 10 million Ghana cedis. In Ghana here, say men are me no kroma. Or no po be surprise me dey na me hu say or fight chiro ko tua tax at 10 million. Dear Juma na Gabi ya. Utimi tua tax in 10 million. The people of Ghana who have listened to me the whole country and the whole world, they should ask Gabi what he was doing, that the VRA and the GRA have evidence to back your claims. What that say evidence one someone himself with Yesika. Or no, he went and paid 10 million Ghana cedis as tax. I won't try or Tihonomo. And the GRA went to him and got this administration. Under this administration. I don't know about this. You will not know, no one knows. I know it. Atimota Tabade know it. And where I got the information, go to GRA, is there. Did Juma no ya could your tax 10 million? 10 million Ghana cedis. What work does your friend said, Gabi? It tells you a lot. The information I've put on SYZ tells you a lot. Mugabe wouldn't him tax, and when he say will be out tax 10 million, you know what the fellow would have done. He should stop disturbing us. The resources, and you see they should be held accountable. What they shed the President Kokache Kumfi no. Someone, you see, it's so annoying. People, among for the and some about her. It's like why you wear a hairs, what about Kumfi and then make sure Munyasapa. Atukujo now can no MP no. Say me younger sister na Atukujo warrior. Wow. So the girl is from Sanoma, it's a Bulsa girl. I was there last at the close of last year. Okay. If you think that Atukujo was very important to you, why didn't you support him to win the primaries? Or call primaries in Poene, or call Lusu, Uncroft on Moko Gene City in Frino. Atukujo now see MP, I am vote Hamano. How both as we sit, you have not appointed the guy. Or appointing a man, a board member, Bo. Anka woman, a board member, Anka, Obe who's open herself. He should not come under those things. And a president or yes, son, he's a very bad president. He's setting up and you see, Mugabe is so painful that people don't see this president. I've said it about the character of a President Akufo-Addo. The character of President Akufo-Addo. And yet the first time, Oko Boku, who can Oko Boku, catch Boku now, say, Upper East, Bokoman Vuta Momo. This is not the first time. He said that thing, he went to Volta and said it. He said, where he has, while found one Guinness and Okano. And now drop. What can Okatembia, and Okase, Menibra San Americano, and no crime, Memphis Siemu. My shadow and a man fa resource year and Kohonmo. And you know the Kumfi is not your stronghold. The guy struggled and wanted. You made him a deputy minister. We are 124 million or 200. You gave money to other people who have presidential staffers to go and contest and take over from what do you call it? From sitting members of I don't know how much Atukujo. So a Kumfi for a kind people for say a Kumfi factory alcohol. I don't know how these people think. I don't know the people who told us that the factories they are building, the Mugabe TMU, it is not government, but it's private. How then can the president have built a factory in a Kumfi? And now Munomokache a factory says it's private, and the government is only supporting. And then why would they claim onto themselves that they build a Kumfi factory there? In any case, we'll build them by why? The president has gone wrong. And yeah, about 30 MPs no lose here. And teachers 30 MPs no lose here. One for development now go on more. You have not sent any development to any of the 30 MPs who lost. Why would you do that? And President Akufo-Addo, you see, he's someone who doesn't believe in democracy. Because in a multi-party democracy, Mugabe, people should be free to choose the parties they want to vote for and belong to based on their manifestos. It should not be a crime. That's a crime. So, voting my different party, you are an enemy. You are targeted. So, development will not go there. But the taxes of the people are put in a consolidated fund. And you are not, and yes, Nanado or you will be favor. It wasn't doing anyone's favor. It's your constitutional responsibility. It's the right of the people to receive development there, not as a result of voting. It's not as a result of voting. This president is not a Democrat. His behavior is not no one is forced to vote for you. One for four more for Nana, 4 more for D and D. Look, they are bringing your friend is saying, but when said about me, dear, Obekata name a winning also. And they've already lost the elections long time. But we need to be saying this for people to understand. And by the grace of God, by the Almighty God who made this country, it will not even last. By 7th, 8th, 9th, they would have known that they are out of this country. They are out of government completely. It's not going to. And you see, people must take the look. Elections are about Obianfa elections as personal. A friend is saying responsibility. It is not for the NDC to protect the ballot box. It's for the people to protect the ballot box. It's for the people at the polling area because when you got to banner, it means that you have taken part in making a decision.
Yeah.
So at the end of the results, the people at the polling station should be watchdog and ensure that the right, your friend is saying, results are transmitted. It is not only on NDC say you never transmitted results. No, most yet transmitted say 100 in ya. Most no be at 100 ya hot if you know say that results never in the favor of a polling station or so. Gabi should stop insulting people in this country. He's not above anyone. He's not above anyone, and we will not allow them to insult us. Investigate. We investigate everybody from the president down. Whosoever that investigation is, you go through the processes of the law.
Jamama said, okay, investigation. So let's say John Dramani Mama say, "O take it over." Ghana for the 2 mission is on the 7th January 2025. Obe make sure say Katase ne pro bia obi an ho na sembeba na ben mo bia no. Obemi a investigate nipa no. Na mo say emre diwa emra no na diw.
Mugabe, that is the
so on so
katase so sembi wo bro a lot we say vox populi vox day. The voice of the people is the voice of God. The amount for a pen no. Tie me ma ka san we da be tie Mugabe.
Okay.
Economy no ma say economy no. Obia nim say look obia on the street will say that na John Mahama bompo say o ma see o ma say come kana on what is on bed then. But he's bringing a lot of release for the people of this country. Tax incentives, taxes in baby or be training in egu, also be to assemblyman or the 24-hour economy will come. He will ensure that he obey meet labor, to meet all the labor himself, obey cut it down on one expenditure. Into no say I'm going to appoint 60 days and I'm going to cut down, and I won't be surprised if Mahama ba no because one person of the appointee be travel by business class or no case or call by public economic class. I won't be surprised if the president comes to tell that me for now I'm going to hand over, I'm going to go by economic class, and I know he's going to come by something like that to show that. But I'm coming to show that you feel what the people feel. Me by in the investigations. Look, the people of this country, trust me, Mugabe, what they want, the Omo Peno, and yes, Omo economy, they want to see accountability. What the Mugabe, the people trust. Which man for no makasi nyina Omo trust say, if Mahama when he's going to bring people to book, and we are not going to fail them, they must fully be investigated, and prosecuted in accordance with the law, and jailed. I don't even like the jail sentence. Say, properties and for the people of this country. People, look, Mugabe,
and leave them.
No, they will still go, but they have to take the money first. Because Sikana they share polytanks no more. Be na same bibi own toilet septic tank.
So much champagne.
Or the woman you the black poly, and black politics be. Almost see toilet
polytank akesi no.
Yes, almost see toilet their account. We all say WC and normal flash ball. Sikanko na she hon mun.
Akronfo.
Oma your own styles in a chrono style no magosia.
PDS.
Inti that PDS whatever about. But the important thing, what the people of this country now wants to see is real accountability. Is investigate them publicly. Let them be investigated public. No obia hunu ga feeling ga doche.
Special prosecutor wa Jumayo.
Oh Jumaye. Look, I would want people like Domlovo. I would want people like Martina Mido to be put on such committees. I don't appoint, but this is my thinking. You have you have a seasoned auditor on it. You have a seasoned lawyer like Martin, your friend say. Martina Mido, you have that to be put on that committee. Look, even Professor Raymond Atubigano, they're brilliant people. Look, the people. Let me say it once again: the people of this country, Kromohan on per se. Say John Mahama ba, he should let the people vomit. Vomit. Look at the lands at cantonment. Someone who lands no. Labone. We lands na dia atwama omukasa. We a government official but not a government bangolo.
Eviction notice.
Yes. Now no from. They've sold all the lands from cantonments, airport, Labone, Echirihan. Because na me come and be a director o ma pam no ho no o ma ton fie no
Labadi beach.
Yes.
Omo
diano they are selling to themselves. So we are begging the people of this country, if they want accountability, they should vote massively for our members, because the president will need a majority in parliament to be able to do this. Exactly. The president will need overwhelming endorsement. If some vote come, vote to some abodam. They should completely vote so that the president will have power, have the backing of the
Ashanti region.
Yes, they have to vote. Yes, it's Ashanti. There's no more a stronghold. Your stronghold, the government or ye Juma Mao no stronghold.
That's what I say. One kwabre mo beto amonto.
So I can't. So I'm kotomano.
So monto amunyai.
Yes, but so I'm kotomano.
No, afe neighbor.
You know, so it's like that across the country. The people of this country, Meno Kasa Mugabe, the omo penny say accountability, and accountability. They want the next government that is going to be formed by John Dramani Mahama. 4 years now, we have to investigate these people because we must show, I say, show to the people of this country the difference between the difference between NDC and MPP. And that difference, is resting on investigation and retrieving stolen public money, stolen public lands, public properties. Look at your Auditor General report alone on this government. This is the only entire government starting from the days of Nkrumah up to today, we do over 50 billion Ghana cedis.
On land issues, only second day I raised Bibi about Asenso, and even made mention of the former Chief Justice.
Yes. Yes. Now, I have his story. Because in power, because say when we're in power, we gave him contract. Former Chief Justice, he went to get fund for contracts. Are you not aware? We gave him contract to send his old school, Amani Ampong. So no secondary school.
Timothy Atabwa.
Yes, we gave him contracts. What's all about how none of whom say? Or bag get fun, honeymoon, or better reception. The Chief Justice. Nama who na me who send home popo. Or better now, we gave him contract, not one, not two, not three. Wow. No, at the core, or the coast corner, Muslim call, then be almost square normal since an away Chief Justice project. Bisansa Kufa Dubai, no, a man contract at the Ako school one more. Yeah, the chief former Chief Justice. Just a name about contract during the John Mahama's administration. He came and begged after the pink sheet case, after pink sheet, or by Honmo. Bisano posted a patience and only my dear Kaya. Or see, the Supreme Court is politics. Or no, I know this guy more than Munina, but no person said a garbage. I'm telling you the truth.
Revelation.
I am telling you the truth. He's there. Go ask Timothy Atabwa that said it. Whether we gave him contract or didn't give him contract, the Senator Amani Ampong Secondary School to build projects there. To say they obey and like he's an MPP guy. And I know him say MPP guy. Chief Justice.
Let's move on.
People shouldn't disturb people. Sure. That is what I'm saying, that we have a lot of work to do. And yes, sir, who is Chief Justice? A year then, Anna Mafusau building, no. Kennedy say, your friend is a sensor building. How can the Chief Justice name pop up and you were the head of the judiciary?
But he's here to come out.
Come out from where? Kennedy said he has the facts.
This special prosecutor inviting him.
Yes, and my brother, some of these things are then you get out to know that the ministry will write to defend ministers. And they should stop that thing. They should stop it. You can't say minister then the ministry will come and write whitewash to support that minister or something. Like they should support it.
What they did.
Like what they did.
The GRA boss.
GRA boss now, SML now, then you write to defend them. Yeah. Why do you write to defend them?
Let him write.
With unearthing that $100 million through Manasseh Azuri's investigation, $100 million Mugabe to you is paid to this country. Until you name Mugabe, about 9 years or 10 years time, it means that GRA would have paid $1 billion. $1 billion to SML for no reason. That is the situation we are. Into Omambe Bogara. We know them. When he was a chief judge, he came to a baguette fan on man contract. And then
him saying he said Supreme Court in politics in India, you can't prove it.
Who? Why should I prove it? And is he not is he not aware that Professor Raymond did a research? Tell me, they don't read.
I'm talking about that particular statement.
No, it's politics. Didn't.
But you can't prove it.
What? A research was done by Professor, your friend is Professor Atugba. Yeah. I was there at the launch of the record. This woman, the former chief justice, haircut on your friends, Madam Akufu,
Sophia Akufu.
Sophia Akufu. He got up and reacted. Anna Raymond Kachin said that is his research. And because it is, they can also do a research and do a counter one. But no, from his research that he didn't present, I was there, that the judges, they vote on political basis, partisanship.
Who said that?
Professor Raymond Atuga, all the judges were there. We don't know there. We don't know there in Lagos. I was there.
But that did not come from the former Chief Justice.
Me kase.
Yenye nontonche.
Oh, Mugabe.
Because when they call you, you cannot prove it.
If truth is said in darkness, even in light, it should be repeated. Until you could be so unkasa, not saying you're not correct, mean he's a coward.
So let's take that one out.
Fine, if you say that, we can take it out. But the important thing I want to tell you is that the Supreme Court, there's so much partisan dealings there. And this was done by a research by Professor Raymond Atuga, the Dean of the Faculty of Law.
So you are making your statement based on
the results were presented there. Your friend said the Chief Justice at the time, the woman, the Akufo-Addo woman was there. We were all there. They presented the results. The woman took the mic, got up and talked, and Raymond Atuga told him that this is his research. So I'm free said your kind and you're not clear. And you're not clear. Almost someone call you there to prove him wrong.
Fantastic. Well, may say for retracting that one for me. Mugabe clinic as say weak erection, early ejaculation, sounds severe waist pains, prostate problems, low sperm count, waist pains, say a syphilis, anyhow, stomach ulcer, and now say a piles, cuckoo, ninano, who do any Mugabe clinica, obebo ye papa, stroke, so born homoding, I will be my own right between me, and my bibia, aqua from Eddie Amao. Bia wadane ye one month san drechira o pesi ujaya wontumi nya no amozi so wakwanche ye obetumi ede aboa wo na so wetumi enya eho na ni nyina mu no nyame ya adoma o kina mimi amozi eba ye clinic wo ye free hair screening wo ne branches awodo atwa hye organ nyina mo am won kra ha achimotak ye Christian village oni poma filling station edi nhwe ni mu Medina 4 na modimoni a kire ye Medina main station adjacent Melcom Shaman Lebanon second step Kaswa Amanfom police station and a commercial tafun share so Amuzu Junction ewo Moro market wa free ewo 0241 959326 0241 959326 so fra Dr. Amuzu obeje osunti kina nyame yadom amenyi ho mfrim ho so ko na free hair screening no we bia edidi ho acha ho no nyina akoye sa free hair screening na ebeboa mo hu na mama so edura Safari Valley Eco Resource Semen Kancho Seba Wildlife Experience omoye number 1 in Africa. Udru wa ene jata sebo zebra omoko no mo eba udu wa nibeji ye papa ye environment bia obetimi no family nyina akọ makọ spend some days ewo ho naja wo hu se de feeling no ebesi akọ omo ewo eye gym esan ewo swimming pool ewo ho omunuane a omo eserve aso yo nso no local and continental dishes udi oni kire ho a wani beji ye papa ya chese eba eye horseback riding any fishing on the man-made eye kana na udu ha wani beji ankasa omo golf park ho ya chese eni gie fie pade eye Safari Valley Eco Resort and American for edi amawo na waye wedding ewie ope baby obedi honeymoon birthday eba ope baby obetimi akọ celebrate birthday na me can for Safari Valley Eco Resort edi amawo Safari hono du ha weni ebeji. Call them on 059-691-4394 059-691-4394 obetimi visit to our website www.safarivalleyresort.com obetimi check Safari Valley on all social media platforms. Natural mineral water say simply natural insu papa crojin kana fo nyina age atom insu we insu a wo de serve ahọhọ omani beji hu yie papa oda no every school abefi amumu binom omoko school afabi shi omo bag mu say ye na abefi afabi serve ahọhọ ye wedding na wo ya afabi serve guest awodo a ato nsa afro mo nyina no omani ebeji hu insu a kana fo nyina age atom no natural mineral water say simply natural opedodo na tu aton awo eye nkraha woni ekire Power FM ya ye 37 na BBC Street ewo su oba dudu bia opebia nso no nsabetumi aka sisi ya de nketo ani bi nso aba udo na amope round ones no amope no mo ba mo nsabetumi aka ni nyina bi ewo ha Robert one in charge ewo ha oba wo so hwe Mr. Robert idu fiada ye friend na sorry ba achese waba no ho oba dudu bia opebia nsabetumi aka mekanfo eye Hebron Hills International School edi amount say excel and shine and no machine so dear omfra no do ho a brofo ye ka do akwa na wo ye mahyew chefo ho no won koda no ho abotre oba no wanya bosumi 9 bosumi 5 bosumi 6 ekosi be ye mfie 6 a Montessori tete and de e ma oba no se wo ya aban adwuma nti aye nkoda na de ama se be ye den na akoda ye wo be start adwuma yi wako maternity leave awie nanso akoda ni so fa ne ko omo hyehyɛ wo ho ya wo be de akoda ne be ba ntem na wapon adwuma pon late kura omo be twen na oba aba be fa wo ba no na wo se be bia wo de oba na ko no wo ye save e de ma aye abofra ne wan kasankasa rural environment wa nyu bi ne be kan kire you TV ni so wo do one say green environment e bi bia mfuto ba kokora any compound ho ma nkoda no tumi se be bia omo classroom sino mu bi bia no e very very neat learning materials nyina so if we United Kingdom say school run kasankasa no etitie nyina no ya ni nyina free United Kingdom to for niche media of the Samom Road ho and be one grade A school ni grade A Hebron Hills International School say excel and shine. Power specialist about hospital say men can show say hepatitis A, B, C, D and E and or fatty liver sciatica we see chi eba eye wo nan wo se ase wo etwon sciatica na making we do any chere power specialist about hospital mboboa wo e prostate problems ana se wo no mpenu bi mo atechima e ulcer na ha component ha ana se wo ba fibroid and wa for any chere eye kumase omo wo fe yase Lake Bosom Kwantempo so omni Jezbo filling station na edi enhwe ni mu saa so na do ne kire nkra ha kwa benya pokwase Kwantempo so ACP akwa no so hwa power bus support na be hu mo takwade fon mo ne nche Anaji Estate adjacent Anaji MA Primary School Fenane power specialist for yi enchocho nkomo on 0244 544422 0244 544422 ofra omo ebejo so moko nyina dawro maka ho techiri and ye dey inside politics jumedi de brewo juada kwesi eyefiada yesase no mienu ya pon no nsia yesase no mienu na wo radio na fe ebono nan a ya be TV so ni nyina na Power FM so o radio no so na efa ni nyina na sa pepepe enete na efiada ene yebujaye to ne yebecheska star 274 has no Sunday was selected Power FM number 1 obo 1 ebeto 5 obo 2 ebeto 10 ene meche 2000 no kwa ene meche menche 500 menche 1000 ne meche modu ti mesraw twanentem na me do na so watumi aye lucky aye winner TUC aye secretary general aye Dr. Yauba ono so ne se mo de abetudwa se wa assured organized labor on say mobile resist 15% VAT on electricity aye ho nsem no ache se eno no pepe eno no honorable
Dr. Park say the wolf pa was it these days won't contact now.
Dr. Clement
Park who tear up our life. Nti so man shout out.
And Lydia Dobon suit
okay.
Say Monday a year 22nd and the birthday.
Okay.
Nti okankwe South no. Yenu abane birthday nti Lydia happy birthday in advance to you. Honorable Margaret and say Mago so Okaikwe Central Hona Lydia women organizer no Okaikwe Central women organizer Lydia Double my happy birthday in advance Monday in bebe Mago so daughter ene birthday 19th Goes in your 7th and in year 19th.
Dr. Parks or Chow.
Dr. Clement apart the capacity man. The man from Busa South.
The capacity no.
Dr. Clement about.
The uncle tease.
Or a capacity man. Someone say Oko pass embassy na Oko bo Honorable Clement apart. No man ja ABF for saying who was a mature ABF with saying so honorable a year in of saying so because he didn't greet me too.
Mr. Grant.
Mr. Grant.
Mr. Grant would tell
very.
Mr. Grant is almost 80 years by now.
Very.
Otio sa could read.
Okay, that's on my office.
Okay,
GM office or
fantastic. You know, Mugabe, this issue about the TUC Kayano. It must be a resistance, not just by and yet TUC.
Is tax water?
15% VAT on that. And Mugabe, people should know. See, we are insurance at TMO. Insurance, but they are taxing your insurance. So go insure car. Thank you. Uko insure car. There's now VAT on your insurance. This government has taxed everybody. She said the so far ECG the PDS. Under Dr. Baume fraudulently changed the bank guarantee, you say okay, to an insurance guarantee. You get it? This electricity under this government will must say the Canada electricity, the bills and the electricity, and people must know that the VAT and all the taxes is an IMF conditionality. IMF foreign so munyesa no munjiji sikano na debt to GDP no is soon too much. Collapse the economy. In Tisiciano, some bet taxi even with non-tiempo on bet taxi because tax is what they are increasing the tax revenue non personiano into almost everything. Into say the TUC can made them a pa. They must workers in this country must resist. There must be strikes. There must be demonstration to resist any tax. I bet take our income away. Already know. Usha a lifeline, the above form. Now first, let's be able to consume lifeline. So up to 50 Ghana, 30 Ghana, 30 Ghana, say, bulb unkwana obey to mafso. We a mistake now cause TV. We a mistake now cause fan. We a mistake pet now cause frigidaire. Ube jane free horn. I say the 15% tax, no. So, Intino is a regime, is tax. Oma Omkache say, Ombe moving the economy from taxation into production. At the end of the day, no, Boman producing any one thing. Everything is taxed. And these are IMF conditionalities. They say, now insure car, who can insure fear, who can any insurance policy, at tax it. Everything is under tax under this incompetent and mismanagement of the other Kromhan mono. In time be a car about taxes. We are talking about taxes here and there. Taxes killing everybody. Businesses are folding up. Among for more business of Kromha, be a free Kromhan. Oko a port is here. Port now empty. Oko a guta kasasa spare parts dealers at Abosoka. Oma bo mombedi and omunina. The taxes are killing their businesses. Everything in this country, foreigners, they are moving out. You we share budget on the Mugabe. They are seeking to raise taxes additional 11 billion on tax 11 billion.
To production.
Nothing empty. I was saying, but me catches you sit. I know because only idea no share or say I didn't think I town and near taxi sick kind near taxi condom. Na adwene na ye de taxes ha no sa adwene no ono on tias yese baumia na kasa o baumia was everything and you cannot tax yourself out of debt ana was ono on tias yese adwene ben na way timide he was questioning our level of thinking
so ono wa ye adwuma
oban ye no kasa sia Mugabe they are building a Bank of Ghana structure over $250 million. Gabi no catch say on my entire say no school now with Nimadian what they are doing. The illegal printing of money would that recourse to the law.
Seeking parliamentary approval.
Seeking parliamentary approval. Print inflation cause I chill my fede omo de sign. And a sikana mo pumping into the cathedral that waste project. Cathedrals can pump here.
The biggest hole.
The biggest hole in the world. That's can more to a good qua. COVID bar, you can't say COVID bar. I think I make almost mama call your mama call us or COVID has affected every economy. Yes, indeed. But he said, saying your mama I'll say, but that of Ghana was self-inflicted because we're borrowing and spending. We're not borrowing and fixing. Or pumping the money into capital projects. A Juma, a dim punto beba. I'm say Juma na sign Etian on one honka.
Terminal 3.
Terminal Terminal Ghana Gas, MPS. A dozen. Mama, you want the oil and the Jimin Kasa. And he did it less than 4 years. 7 good years, you've borrowed and borrowed over 1 trillion Ghana cedis. Nothing to write home about. These are the people who are seeking that. It's a man who said Ghana for a Jimintino. Ye Jimintino, almost say, Yensan hand, they are breaking it. So we should vote for Bawumia again. And yes, sir, you voting ma MPP Nimbia, you fancy a lunch cementan or Jinayon, and yet that wasn't their target too. Or your friend say, Canada, Japan, what for a compre for Canada, Japan, and now a background friend. Yes. Well, you see, their target was not any of the flag bearers. So the question is, why did they want us to vote for your friend say, Dr. Bawumia? How well lead. And then I meet I'm saying I'm a banana Bobby be about Atachia. Atachia as a finance minister on for you man on for you man on tour non co. Who's our car say my and fat as bonum and Bobomia.
But he's the chairman of the economic management.
Do you see this type of people that we are dealing with in this country? This type of caricatures. You know the type of people we are dealing with this country. No Mugabe to you. One breath, no. Yeah. Oh, your mama was the vice president. Under him, inflation was. Under blah, blah, blah. And that year, this vice president is different from. This is the only government in the history of this country.
But your mama now know when you will be our economist. No? He was able to recall.
Now, my car said, me say President John Dramani Mahama, whether you like him or not, I want them to put John Mahama and Bawumia on a debate. John Mahama will floor him like class 1 child. You see, one thing I'm always, if I'm sleeping, I know John will not disappoint you in any debate. From archaeology to zoology. He's remarkable. You can't beat him in terms of that. Obi on your economist, no. He even understand. Shall you not ban the chimo for 24-hour buyer? 24-hour buyer. Obi was why he could not even think about it. A buyer is not to Boisier. Eti at the crowd what 24-hour me come. I'm say choba. No, me catch one on. Let me educate one of the MPP the pound. You see, you don't even understand. The 24-hour economy, no, it's like more companies or free zones board, no. If your company is not registered at the free zone, you cannot take advantage and you cannot benefit from free zones board incentives that goes there. So if the 24-hour economy counts, that's a will be a ban, a 24-hour, that's a you are not registered and enroll onto the 24-hour economy to benefit from tax incentives and the electricity cuts now. You can the essence of the tax incentive and the electricity cuts now is to use to plow back and so the good to pick more people. And they must know that the police are already around 24 hours. It's a shift they are running. It's not 24 hours. Next is what we shift. My auntie and it was a shift system. You have a brother that goes shift. It's not 24-hour economy goes with benefits. You must register a policy.
It's a hotel.
Yes, a hotel. That hotel must apply to a register onto it and say the business I'm running. You prove the business now me my client no doso until no make my run a 24-hour 8-hour shift system. Then by that normal kasa GRA will bring out what benefits are benya. Electricity company will calibrate the meters so that when you consume you are not going to be billed. Say the Mugabe running the radio 24 hours say my radio number if I enroll on the 24-hour economy to ensure that my radio stations, people work overnight. Then electricity use will be reduced. You can be doing 24-hour radio, but they are mouth because you're not part of it.
Oh, you need to be
part of it. I have to say the free HSS now. Register. You need to be
part of it.
And I have to say free HSS.
Yeah, educated by Omia.
I have to say the free HSS. No. If you are not a public student, you can be going free HSS, but a private, you will pay.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to benefit from free SHS,
go to the government school.
You have to go to government school, register to be admitted in government school before. So, Bawumia must understand this thing. Simple economics. If you are not, if your business is not located within free zones and can you benefit from what goes there? No. So that is how the 24-hour economy must work. On Tiasia, he was doing what we call development roads. You remember? Mama said that the roads I am building is what we call development roads. Development road, Mugabe won't say maybe no road now. Wait, my road is nam chrome ho Tiana go to the next place. But the development road that Mama was talking about was that road need for mono. Then you can build a nursery, a school, you build market, on there you can build a hospital attached. So it is not just the road that kono. That road at the development, so it's their development road. They are not roads that just pass through the your friend is saying. Chronomo na copy the next road. But road na through hon mono. You be science school, you be see market. You be see nursery, you be see a clinic or hormone. We term them development roads. Very
well, Honorable Timothy.
So for me, it's over exaggerated status or more hormone. From the guy he's always saying that you see the shooting. So what can I say? Achimota Forest land. You remember what this guy came and told us? Your friend is saying. I'm my classmate. They were good evening, Ghana. No? Paul Adamochi. What's it? The always fan. Oh, Legon. Okay. Park is away. He was in G 31. I'm more G 32. The same level. Also a lawyer. We're all in Vandal Hall. And I park now. Chief Vandal Hall. Go now to the one pass here. Don't call yourself. Now for someone say and you been on a Gabi no highway Cromano. Ako yellow by one law the old band. Sound of one thing be able to say uncle yellow.
That's it, lawyers know so. More example. All right, you will move on to another issue. No, there was a statement here. A free GS or a Ghana Education Service or a buyer say, CCA need a year PTA. No, Omo say, Omo to me, I receive funds to support a year the free SHS, not just a free SHS. No, CCA and I don't know about me up a job, as I say, a go. Na and announce no, we are not just say, Parents Teachers Association, no, so no, or penny for council, no, and so issue statement. So on disregarding a year statement here, a free GS wa abano. Na the omoya dada no monya dada na asa no monya GS for life for
You see, Mugabe, I've seen it right
now. Baumia mfa wenka ho Baumia so can say la enra na yesale a year ya Baumia can say students omo a year SHS no bia benya one tablet nti enra pepe ne 1 year say 1 year na twam be si na yen share ye ma school ni bia one tablet yes I go so air kai or throw for.
You see, you cannot use lies. Lies cannot win. Lies through France.
Honorable, just seconds. Say your network no mensa kano. I'm for try so mo be wurem but network na jam kakra. Nti menye sure say eneno. Dodo na try so mo be twan so mo try and go through and say yenya network challenges kakra. Nti madawroma mo find chain for ene my technicians go so a omo ehwe say there be a network no betimi aba. Now the network no is off into no ucha emma into monfanche ene.
Mugabe, there's this proverb I yakase through France marathon nokre ijane mirka tintin. I think I've gotten it right. Then lies throw ijane mirka titia only mirka sprints lies run sprints and the truth runs marathon and the truth would always win a marathon race. This features buyer no ntrona omudi run system no and no catch up with them if they were truthful to the people of this country.
Way what they say MTN network now no down a man for try say more
Anna, it's all about resources to the secondary schools. Mugabe one who paint container no paint container no.
Yeah.
Do you know that in the I'll be on TMU paint container no students 10 of them the porridge guma cocoa guma and yama 10 students are supposed to share that container. Kitwano paint container kitwano. Small one.
Yeah, the Okoto Bra this one.
The Okoto a long cano. In the secondary schools, Temi Mugabe. Omo the Kokoguma. From Korana omo they about 15 years, you know. There's 10 of them are to share porridge. And what that paint container kitwana omo the say bro mama for no. If your child is in school at this tender age, so did you ania? Abe buana ma o sua de no. Into omo kwa ladle ba kwan tan ba ko. No omo dey asai go bowl. How can children eat like that? This is true. It's a fact.
Sugar cream.
Me say paint rubber ketwana wo de okoto ebro ma asa no. Koko no so omo de guma enye ma o. Into no. And I've heard Dr. Park challenge them and challenge the minister say that was about the minister said that they've spent $7 billion.
Let's look at it, remember.
$7 billion, $7 billion Ghana cedi on the free HSS. By his calculation and by figures from the budget, so they should account for the difference. Up to BC, no one to account it. Now, and sometimes they do this, it pains them because MPP for now be defended this rot no. Almost some banu ko school na yesu and banu ko hormone. Omunim say they pass behind and pay, and they use the PTA as conduit. Yes, almost PTA na headmasters are because on there and you know if PTO. It's right so because almost managers of our SS system to talk. And any policy out there, a man for Kahwa no. Obasha policy no, and yampa yentimi streamline no.
Motete headmasters.
Uko kape.
Yeah, interdicto.
Yeah, interdicto. But the issue is not about the head. You know, I am a can be. You see, in this kind of hypocrisy too, I say, your mama will win power. And I want to see any manager of SS. How Baba be complaining because. Why am I to say the government when rot na ekohono mon complain including teacher councils including so if the new government come then you start complaining. Don't let it look as if it started with the new government. What did they make no? Parent teachers are not complaining. GES is not complaining. Headmistresses and masters are not complaining because I know the pressure. Yedi atom se mo obi ankasa so sesen enye. Me say na GS chro your friend is saying guidelines my PT what be that. Mugabe, a lot of people one research about over 137,000 students cannot report for school. I mean no what we no. What's me
almost 2,000 plus. GS for no issue state. Say no bro. No. Even it's 5.
Even it is 1.
Someone say free.
You see, get this thing clear.
They are here to report.
Yeah, they are here to report. You know what they are here to report? The cost of preparing for the school and ye is minia. Say me about I know what I'm saying. Fear. Less than the Omba were trying to be 3 months, some school 1 month per normal, but the last time I went and spent only how many days is it?
3 weeks.
3 weeks on standby. How do you run a system like this and expect good results if there's resource are not manipulated? How do you expect good results? How you going? So every fella or what GS system no, this government has made sure that most of them yes STEM schools. STEM schools are more yen. Busun chenkwa. Baby, sports, your friend is saying education minister ba no. One kwan wo de ba kwa kwesi ebusuntwe. Na de ba kwa akọ ba omu yakrum. Ade akọ is it person kpa na bibisa kwesi won mo. Wan wait ma akọ. Na mo de bia kwesi na na do fie. Na mo de achiche STEM schools am ho. How do you do that? Even resources they run the schools are down. Go to the schools. And they are aware. They've not helped. Yeah, infrastructure is standing there. Almost start the free chess and I started can. Almost yes, I cancel. If the whole minister for education was why a PhD, why a doctor, was so no. The brought for you now at 2 years. The word review chess a council. How can such a fellow run the ministry?
I'm say why taking you 2 years,
Mugabe, how can the one leading in educational policy doesn't know the definition of review? Or say it means counsel.
Understanding.
But he's in the middle. He should not be talking like that.
So now, is it the GS that has to come out with this statement, or it has to come out from the office of the president, or Mia Nanado, and then the sector minister of education?
Look, Mugabe, this government, do you know the politics they are playing? Where is it even coming from?
They not go.
A good look. Don't look at statement. Look at the practical issues on the ground. Textbooks. I've heard Park said it. I've heard the Education Watch Group. Is it something? Sorry.
Yeah.
They've sent so many suggestions, so many things about Niamey. It's not about statements and counter statements. It's about resources to run the system that they don't have. When you know this one has issued the education, look, it's not about that. It's about the resources. That is what people should be looking at. And people are keeping quiet. People must talk. It's not for me to come and be talking. I'm not the only one who has got a child there. Parent teacher associations must talk. Parents have across the board. GES is always playing their political game. The GES Director General. Initial not is almost Penedian and Ecosiaga. They are the same people who are there. For me, I keep saying that this education issue must be tackled and tackled well. President John Dramani by the first 100 days he's going to review. Review in anywhere, including encyclopedia, is not reviewed. Every policy in the world must be reviewed so that baby a touch mano now our strength and until we are reviewing to ensure that enough resources are pushed into GES because they are the future of this country. We must train them and train them quality. They are looking at quantity. We are looking at quality. Quality of our students. Can our students stand? Yeah, lecturers and then managers of the tertiary institutions are complaining about how because the quality of teaching, the quality of the resources are not. The see paint container, small paint container. How can 10 people, Mugabe, which man half? Which man half? Means which man half? Now, then you put cocoa. And it's not even Tom Branda house on neutrals. Plain corn. No mususo. When you go school, na so paint containers. And you paint a cocoa. And you paint.
And this, are you ready for power in 2020?
We are very ready. It's not NDC, but the people of this country are ready to make a change. And the next change is coming to NDC because NDC is coming in with experienced president, with experienced people. It is not experiment.
So what Patase also